My dear children, today I have come to tell you things you have never told anyone. After listening to this message, your life will change completely within the next 3 days. I beg you not to ignore this video, because it is no coincidence that you are hearing my voice right now. This is my plan. This is my call for you. I see you. I know that for a long time you have been burdened by a weight that is invisible but is crushing your soul. You wake up every morning smiling. You show the world that everything is fine. You take care of everyone. You solve everyone's problems. But is there anyone who asks you how you are? You make excuses to hide your fatigue. But when you are alone in the dark of night, every tear that flows from your eyes reaches me. I keep count of every single drop. You often ask me, "Oh God, why is this happening to me? I've never done anything wrong to anyone. Then why do I have to endure so many trials?" You tired of the sleepless nights filled with worry. You tired of the illness that's ravaging not only your body but also your spirit. You afraid you might give up. But today, amidst the holy winds of January, I've come to tell you that your time of defeat is over. This January, the star of your destiny is about to turn in a new direction. I've seen your hard work. I have seen your anguish, and most of all, your unwavering faith, which, after every setback, rebuilds itself. People may think you are weak. Perhaps you yourself are beginning to feel that you can no longer fight. But listen, I have instilled within you a power that can move mountains. In the next 3 days, you will witness an event that will convince you that I am alive and with you. The first ray of prosperity and health will now peek through the window of the dark room you once felt confined in. Your health, which was declining, will blossom again. The solution to your debt and financial difficulties that prevented you from living peacefully will now be before you. But remember, this is just the beginning. The real miracle is still being prepared behind the scenes. Are you ready to learn the secret that will change the course of your future life? The suspense is not over yet, for in the coming moments, I will reveal to you a great sign that will make your soul tremble. But not with fear, but with boundless joy. Just hold my finger, for we are heading toward the depths where there is only peace and victory. My child, stop running and listen to me quietly. Have you ever seen the waves of that vast blue ocean? A mystery lies hidden within their depths. Music, and today I want to connect you with the story of a whale that directly mirrors your life. You have seen how a whale descends into the darkest and coldest depths of the ocean. The water pressure there is so great that no other creature could withstand it. For some time now, your life has been like that deep, heavy water. Expectations, old sorrows, and illnesses weighed so heavily on you that you felt you couldn't breathe anymore. You were suffocating in that darkness, where there was no light and no one to hold your hand. You felt like you were drowning, and the world couldn't hear your cries. But remember, the breeze doesn't go to that depth to give up, but to gather its strength. And when it comes to the surface, it leaps up with full force, tearing through the water and announcing its presence with a mighty fountain. My child, your time has come to that surface. This January, I am pulling you out of that deep pressure. I see how tired your body is, the pain that rests on your shoulders, the headache that keeps you awake at night, and the weakness that has taken the sparkle from your eyes. I am touching them all with my soul today. In the remaining days of this January, you will feel a wonderful transformation within you. You will wake up in the morning not to that heaviness but to a new you. You will feel refreshed. The illness that has been troubling you for years, the one you were tired of treating, will now be eradicated with ZDDH. I am giving you health you never imagined. But you may be wondering, is physical health enough? No. Your real problem is the anxiety that lurks in some corner of your heart. Why are you so afraid of the future? Why do you think you won't have enough resources tomorrow? Listen, just as I provided food and protection for that seagull, won't I do the same for you? You are my most beloved creation. This January is opening the door to not only health but also prosperity, music. You who are preoccupied day and night with financial constraints and debts, now cast those worries upon me. In just a few days, you will see how closed paths suddenly begin to open. An old investment, a forgotten right, or an opportunity that was beyond your reach will come to you on its own. But don't wait. The suspense is about to deepen. In the home you yearn for peace, something is about to happen that will turn your tears into pearls. The silent lattice are being thrown away. I know how many times you've cried over your fate, alone in your kitchen. The place that should have been a home of peace is now a den of worries. When you return home in the evening, exhausted, instead of finding a few moments of peace, you have to face the same family feuds, worries about your children's future, and the strains of relationships. You wonder if the laughter that echoed in this house years ago will ever resonate. Will the tension that has torn apart your relationships ever end? Today, I promise you that this January, I am expelling that negative energy from your home. I see how you've been stifling your smallest desires. You worked with a worn-out heart, wearing old shoes, sacrificing every joy just so your family wouldn't lack anything. Your silent penance has been accepted in my court. My child, your path to prosperity has now reached a point where turning back is impossible. In the coming days, the financial crunch that has been the source of every conflict in your home will end. You who wake up at night worrying about your bank balance or are crushed under the weight of debt whose installments rob you of sleep. Listen, I am cutting through those dead-end paths with an axe. This month, you'll receive good news that will bring smiles to your entire family. This will not be a small success, but a memory that will change the fate of your future generations. But do you know that true wealth is not just money? True wealth is the love that will awaken for you again in the eyes of your loved ones. Those who do not appreciate you today, those who consider you worthless, will yearn for your presence. I am mending your broken mind again. But be careful. As you rise to this height, your mind may waver. You may feel that this is all a dream. But remember, the first sign you will receive in the next 3 days will be that this is my direct communication with you. That signal could be in the form of a message on your phone or a stranger's mouth that will make your heart skip a beat. The suspense deepens because in part 4 I will reveal to you the secret of how your health and your coffers are about to be filled simultaneously. Are you mentally prepared to handle that drastic change? The next part will shake your soul because there I will answer your secret prayer that you made to me alone years ago. My child, do you remember that dark night when everyone was asleep and you were kneeling in a corner of your room? Tears falling from your eyes were wetting the floor, and you asked me for the one thing you had never told your parents, your spouse, or your best friend. That was your secret prayer. A secret you kept hidden from the world because you thought people would mock you or say it was impossible. Today, I, your God, stand before you and say, I heard that whisper, and before the end of this January, I am going to present the answer to that prayer to you in the form of reality. I see how much you have changed over the past few years. Struggles have taken away your innocence and that innocent smile. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you see a tired, defeated face. You don't see the sparkle in your own eyes that once existed. People have started to think of you as weak. Perhaps you yourself have started to consider yourself a failure. But listen, now my time begins. I am giving you a new personality. In the coming days, you will develop a confidence that will surprise you. Your health, which had declined, will return with renewed energy. When you enter a room, people will be forced to look at you. Not because you are wearing expensive clothes, but because your face will reflect the peace and tranquility I have given you. There will be the radiance of victory. Your illnesses that were trying to confine you to bed will now leave your body and flee. You will run around like you once did, laughing like you did when you were a child. But my child, the real suspense begins now. This union of your prosperity and health is happening for a specific purpose. What do you think, music, about 150 crore rupees or so much wealth? It's not just a number. It symbolizes the unlimited supply I am about to pour into your life. You will be the lender, not the receiver. You will be the one who wipes the tears of others because I have extended my hand to wipe your own. The next 3 days are the final moments of your test. In these 72 hours, you may be very angry. You may be distracted or feel like nothing is changing. But remember, the waves of the ocean make the most noise just before they calm down. After watching this video, you will have an opportunity that the world will call luck. But you will know that this is my promise to you. Are you ready for the final part where I will tell you how to handle this blessing and how to become as big as that bell and conquer the world? This final message is going to be the most precious moment of your entire life. My children, are you still here? If you still hear my voice, it is sure proof that you are among the chosen ones for whom I have specially decorated this month of January. Many people have come and gone, but your staying here shows that your soul is filled with a thirst that can only be quenched by my blessings. Only God can extinguish it. Now I am going to tell you something that will dispel all your doubts and you will stand firm like an invincible warrior. I have promised you 3 days, and during these 3 days you must keep your eyes and ears open. The enemy will never want you to reach this prosperity. He will sow seeds of doubt in your mind. He will remind you of the old clumsy devil, and perhaps sooner or later someone will even try to undermine you. But you must remain steadfast like that whale. When the waves get rough, the whale goes deeper and maintains its peace. You too must not lose your peace. Your health and your wealth are now protected behind a shield that no one can penetrate. The small problems in your daily routine, like the work that keeps getting spoiled, or the money that is spent on illnesses as soon as it comes in. I am breaking this cycle right now. From now on, every penny you earn will become a blessing for your home. I am breathing my spirit into those bones and muscles that used to ache. You will notice that as January ends, instead of aging, you feel younger and more energetic. This is not magic, it is the result of a cosmic law that operates only on faith. My child, after this message, you must do one thing. Put a smile on your face and say out loud, I am ready. When you say this, you signal to the universe that you have accepted my gift. Your health will now be your greatest witness. People will see your radiance and ask what happened to you this January. Then just smile, because this relationship between you and me is a secret pact. In the next 3 days, you will see that miraculous phone call or that sudden opportunity one mentioned. Seize it. Don't let it slip away out of fear. I am behind you. I will not let you fall. Your prosperity is no longer dependent on anyone. You are healthy, you are prosperous, and you are my most beloved child. Go and welcome this new life of yours. Have faith, because everything has changed. My child, now that you have reached the very end of this divine conversation, be still. Let the hustle and bustle around you calm down, because now, I am about to say something that will change the depths of your soul forever. You are no longer the person who sat watching this video. In the last few minutes, your faith has shaken the gates of heaven, where your happiness and health are controlled. I see that your heart is still trembling a little. You are wondering, will this really happen? Listen, have I ever left that will alone in the middle of the ocean? Have I ever let that bird that trusted in me go to sleep hungry? Then how could you who are my own image, think that I would leave you in this darkness? The remaining days of this January are going to be the most memorable days of your life. In the future, you will look back and call this month your month of victory. In the next 3 days, the last thorn that has been pricking you will be removed from your life. The illness that lurked in some secret part of your body and was eroding you from within has now been destroyed. The financial hardship that tried to diminish your dignity is now being transformed into immense prosperity. You, who once yearned for your own needs, will now be filled with the power to meet the needs of others. Your treasury, your bank account, and your home will now be filled with divine abundance that no one can steal or diminish. But remember, you are not getting all this just so you can relax. You are receiving this because I have chosen you for a great task. You must be a support to those who today are in the same darkness as you were yesterday. Your health and wealth will be your testimony. When you walk the streets completely healthy, people will feel the peace within you that I have given you. My child, now get up and wipe your tears. From today on, the only tears in your eyes will be tears of joy. The restlessness of your nights has now turned into deep and peaceful sleep. I am with you. I am within you and in every tomorrow that you will come. Make this message the foundation of your life and watch as you soar like a whale to the heights where the whole world will witness your triumph. Your happiness, your health, and your prosperity are now unshakable. No power, no jealousy, and no disease can touch you. You are mine, and I am yours. Go and celebrate your victory. Amen. My dear child, we have now reached the point where your old life ends and a divine future begins. By the time you reach the end of this message, your soul will have realized that these are not mere words, but a direct intervention in your life. The patience you have shown, the pain you have endured and the trust you have maintained in me, their fruits are now before you. Remember the gullible gull I spoke about earlier, which, when it rises to the surface, not only breathes but also stirs up the entire ocean. This January, your being and your health will be revealed to the world with the same magnitude. Within the next 3 days, you will see how the axis of your world is shifting. The illness that weakened you will now disappear from your body like dew disappears with the sunrise. You will feel a well-being you haven't felt in decades. You will go on long walks again. You will dream deep dreams again, and you will smile fearlessly again. The sun of your financial hardship has now set. The wave of prosperity that once lingered on the distant horizon will return. Now, with full force, it is about to touch the threshold of your home. You will no longer be the person who used to beg for every penny. I am placing such a blessing in your hands that everything you touch will turn to gold. Your bank account, your wealth, and your business will grow so much that the world will be astonished. All this is happening because you are now about to become the bearer of my message that speaks of love and abundance. But be careful. As these 3 days pass and your life is completely transformed, people will be drawn to you. Some with love, some with jealousy. But you must remain calm and deep like that sweet potato. Never become arrogant about your new health and wealth. Remember that when you were in darkness, I held your hand. Now that you are in the light, you must become a torch for others. My children, this is my final promise. By the end of this January, you will talk about your problems as if they were in the past. You will say, "There was a time when I was troubled, but today you are victorious." Your illnesses are over, your debts are over, your loneliness is over. From now on, your every morning will be under my protection, and your every night will be under the shade of my comfort. Take this message deep into your heart. Don't let it go after hearing it just once. Feel it again and again, because the energy hidden within it is changing your DNA. You are healthy, you are prosperous, you are safe. Stretch out your hands to welcome the miracle of the next 3 days. Your new life begins now. Amen.